Hi everyone, forgive me, I stopped the video there because it was slowing down on my end, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was being captured. Okay, so I gave a lot of background. That was about 10 minutes of background and beer tasting, but now let's get into this. Okay, so here we go. Unboxing the cards. Haven't seen these in several years. I know there's definitely some valuable cards in here. I'm probably making some of you cringe as I dig into this with the scissors, but just kind of, you can use the scissors to get things started here. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. What do people think about the stimulus? I think it's pretty good, actually. I would have liked the minimum wage thing to have been in there, but I guess that's just how democracy works, huh? You can't have everything. Man, this is a little harder to open than what I thought. My mom told me that she had really sealed this baby up. You got two layers. You got tape here, and then there's the kind of normal seal. Oh! Okay, now. All right. So we got it started here. Still don't want to show that address side. We got it started. Let's open this up. Interesting. Okay. So everything inside is then wrapped up in another package. I'll tilt the camera down here because I guess this is really what you came for. You don't want to see my face during the unboxing. I don't know what this material is that my mother used. It's almost like a space age type thing. I feel like I'm on Apollo 13. Looks like it probably did a good job of protecting the cards. These were actually delivered to me on Saturday morning, but I had requested that my mom send them with signature confirmation. And, well, when the mailman came, I wasn't awake, so I missed out. Okay, here we go. All right. So, what we have in here first is a big book that's filled completely with cards. Now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to wait to share the cards in this binder. Oh wow, there's some stuff in here that I didn't expect to see. So I might save this binder for a whole other video, because I think that the real value here is in these packages. Now, thanks so much to my mom for sending these. She kind of improvised how to send them. I told her a little bit about what I thought was the right way to send them. But we're going to start here today with these are probably most of the big ticket cards are in this. It looks to me like they're in this blue binder. I can kind of see that there's cards in hard cases, and as I said, I haven't seen these cards in a while, but I have a basic sense of what I have, and so yeah, we're going to start here with this this dossier of cards, and just to clarify, these are not the common cards. These are not common cards. These are the high-end cards, so they're not. I'm not giving these away, but I will be selling them if you are interested in buying. So we open up the little folder here, and there's some bubble wrap, and within the bubble wrap it looks like we have 8 cards. These are probably the most valuable cards in the collection. One of the cards in here is actually not a vintage card, and I'll share that one first. There's a little bit of a story behind this card too as well. So the first card we have here is, my mom kind of taped all these together. I'm not sure if that was the best idea, but that's okay. The first card we have is a card from the junk wax era. It appears to be in very good condition, which is nice. And it's a Ken Griffey Jr. Minor league card. Looks like it's maybe from 1988. And I actually did a little research about this card recently, and I actually think it's a fake card, actually. I've read online. This is not exactly a counterfeit, but basically like a bootleg card. But it's so collectible because of that. And I can attest to it is authentically old. It is from the late 80s, early 90s. And I actually got this card in a trade. I traded one of the cards from my vintage set to an old friend of mine named Josh Ryder. He was a baseball card collector and a friend of mine from Boy Scouts in Philadelphia, or the Philadelphia suburb, Springfield, where I'm from. And Josh, I believe, unfortunately passed away in a car accident. I think it was actually a drunk driving accident. But he was a cool guy. He was a baseball card collector. He worked at the baseball card shop in my one of the baseball card shops in my hometown, and we made a trade. I believe he traded me for a Brooks Robinson card, a vintage card. My parents were very mad at me that I made this trade at the time. And it probably was a bad trade. That Brooks Robinson is probably worth more now. But this card appears to be near mint. So who knows? I might even consider grading that card. But now we'll get into the real heart of the matter, the really valuable cards here, the really exciting cards. And my mom used this tape, which was not a great idea because it looks like it made some of the cards kind of... it actually made the cases kind of like come apart, so I need to be very careful here with the cards. So I'm going to go in reverse. I'm going to go in reverse chronological order, not in order of value, by the way, but. We'll start here with a card from 1973, the best card in the Topps 1973 set, which is the Mike Schmidt rookie. I know my lighting setup here is not great. This is probably my all-time favorite baseball card. When I was growing up, Mike Schmidt was my favorite player. This is 1973 Topps. Now, looking at the condition, it's admittedly not in great condition, at least in my naked eye. It appears to be slightly miscut along the edge. And one of the corners here is pretty well bent. I'm not sure how these cards were supposed to be centered because it's a white border, so it's a little hard to tell, but it also appears to be pretty well off center, and that's pretty clear on the back. So I was thinking about getting this card graded. Thinking about getting all these cards graded, but I may actually reconsider that because this is, like I said, this is my favorite card, so who knows, I may end up holding on to this one and just enjoying it for what it is. It's definitely worth money, but probably not. I'm probably not going to get big money for it considering its condition. Okay, next. we have a rookie card from 1965. And it is a 1965 Joe Morgan rookie. Very nice card. And this card appears to be in much better condition than the Mike Schmidt. I can't really attest to the centering because I don't really know how the centering is supposed to look. On the back of the card, there is a little bit of discoloration. I don't know if that really shows up on camera. But on the front of the card, it's very nice to me. These, the cases, these are not the best way to display these cards. I'm going to take them out of the cases and repackage them. But that's the 1965 Joe Morgan rookie, and that's one that I probably am going to get graded. Okay, next we have a. I'm not sure if this is a 1964. So next we have a card from 1964. It's another rookie. I'm not I don't think that this player's in the Hall of Fame, but he's famous for other reasons. If you know the answer, put it in the. If you think you know who I'm talking about, 1964 rookie, not in the Hall of Fame, but famous. I don't know if he might be in the Hall of Fame. I'm not sure, but it's a Tommy John, 1964 rookie. This appears to be in pretty good condition as well. These plastic holders, like there's a little smudge on the back, but I think that's on the holder. On the back, you can kind of see like that smudge. I think that's the holder. In fact, you know what? I'm going to take it out of the holder, and we'll see what's up with that. I have penny sleeves and top loaders. I'm going to transfer these cards into. Oh no! Unfortunately, that little smudge actually is part of the card, so that would probably downgrade it. But on the front, really, that's a very nice card in my opinion. I think that looks really nice. I'm not sure if it would get the best grade in the world. I mean, there is a little ding in the top corner, but mostly the corners are clean. Especially for a card that's almost 60 years old. That doesn't look bad to me. So I'm going to put that into a top loader after this video. And now we have, and this is, I believe I have the most cards from this year, which is the 1963 Topps. And I have a few of them here. I'll try to line them up in, the order of what I think are the from the least valuable to the most valuable. I really like this next card. I just think this is a cool card. I'm looking at it right now, and I admit it's not in great condition. And I'd also say, by the way, as I open all these cards, this is bringing back a lot of great memories for me. I really loved these cards when I was a kid. They remind me of my grandmother, my Uncle Frank, who I think these cards might have actually belonged to. So, Uncle Frank, if you're watching and you want them back, I would understand. And also my mom, who sent them to me. So these cards bring back a lot of memories. I'm still a big baseball fan. I don't collect cards anymore, but I don't know. Maybe after I sell these, I might consider that. So this next card is actually in a top loader here. And needs to be put in a penny sleeve. So I'm actually going to take it out and show it on camera. And this card is not in great condition. This of the cards I have here, this was probably in the worst condition, but I still think it's a really cool card. Two Hall of Famers, 1963 Topps, number 242, Power Plus, Hank Aaron, and Ernie Banks. I don't really know much about his stats or anything, but I know Ernie Banks played on the Cubs, I believe, for his entire career. He was called like Mr. Cub or something like that. And he was a great player, obviously being on the Cubs. He never won a championship, so he's sometimes not put in the same pantheon with the other All-Stars, other Hall of Famers from that time. But from what I understand, he was he was up there with Aaron and Mays and Mantle. And this card's in kind of rough shape. The corner, you can see the corner is pretty worn out. The surface is not the best, but I just think it's a cool card. I just think it's a cool card for what it represents, and I'll probably still try to sell it. But yeah, that's that. Another card here that kind of came out of the case, which is not great, but luckily nothing bad happened to the card, is another 1963 Carl Yastrzemski. Boston Red Sox, Topps 115. This one's not in great condition either. Probably not going to grade this one. Probably just going to sell it raw. It's a nice looking card though. Good centering, I think, and just some wear on some different aspects of the card. And now we have the two kind of highlights of this set. So maybe I was a little deceitful at the beginning of the video. I'm only going to go through these cards in these hard cases. I'm going to save the rest of the collection for another video or another couple videos. But be sure to tune in because there's plenty more good stuff in this collection. These are the highlights, but there are many other valuable cards in this set, and just great cards from an historical point of view that I look forward to sharing with everyone. But the two heavy hitters in this 1963 set, and I don't know, one of these is one of the most valuable cards in the set. I believe the most valuable card in this set is the Pete Rose rookie. Which I don't think I have. I'm not gonna lie about it. But I do have two very nice 1963 Topps cards here. The first one is number 390, Hank Aaron, R.I.P. Just passed away a month or two ago, I think. Had a great career, of course, for the longest time. He was the home run leader in Major League Baseball without the use of performance-enhancing drugs, or at least that we know of. I guess all these guys, from what I understand, took speed, and they might have been enjoying a few of these before or after the game. There, obviously, I don't think there was testing back then. But Hank Aaron, one of the all-time greats, and this is his 1963 card. 62, he hit 45 home runs that year. Wow. 44 home runs in 57. Just one of the great all-time power hitters. Oh, there's a. Do we have a should we have a cameo before we get? We got one more card left. Would you like to do a cameo? Oh, okay. The spokesperson, Christina, says, I have to finish my work here and start cooking dinner. Why don't you show them the steaks? No response. Okay, last card here. This is the last card for today. One of the top cards from the 1963 Topps set, the Mickey Mantle. Topps number 200, Mickey Mantle. Going to get this one graded. Not going to comment on the condition right now. It is definitely not in mint condition. But I'll be selling this one, and I might need to do a little more research about what counts as mint and near mint for these old cards. So anyway, to review, we got coming up on the channel, we got this binder here. This is another binder of high value cards. I think this is going to be the third. This is going to be the third video. We also have this gigantic binder. Oh boy, many, probably a few hundred cards here. And this one, maybe I'll split that up into even a couple different videos for the different years. But for today, to review, what do we look at today? We got the, working in backwards order again, we got the 1973 Topps Mike Schmidt rookie. Oh, well, we got the Ken Griffey amateur bootleg card. We got 1965 Joe Morgan rookie. Also got Sonny Jackson on there, shortstop. Houston Colt 45s, great team name. Gotta love that. And then from '63, we got we got 164. We got the Tommy John rookie. We got 3 Hall of Famers. Yastrzemski, Banks and Aaron. And then we got the 2 heavy hitters, literally and figuratively, Hank and the Mick. Oh boy, exciting stuff. So once again, thanks for joining us here on Crackin' Packs. Hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Get placed in that contest. You can win one of the commons in this big bundle here. And I'll be back probably tomorrow because I want to look at these damn things. So I'll be back tomorrow to look at the rest of the cards in this set, and then we can, if you keep tuning in, we will get back to Magic the Gathering pack openings. I know that's why everybody tunes into the channel, and then in the near future we'll start to talk about listing these cards on eBay and how I'm going to go about selling them. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay safe and keep cracking packs.